Hello besties, welcome back to my channel. We're going to do some green nails today. I know they kind of look a little yellowish in this video, like yellowy green, but they're really more, to my eye, like a bright limey green, sort of. Or maybe chartreuse green? No, they're too light for that. Anyway, they're green. How about that? I'm just doing a quick second coat, and then we are going to come in and decorate these. Let me just start off by saying I'm a little on the fence about how I feel. That always happens when I finish doing a set. I'm always like, do I like it? Is it cute? Should I even make a video? But today I'm still on the fence. And honestly, this is my second attempt at the feathers in this set. So, you know, it is what it is. And here's the thing, is that I'm honing my skills. I'm getting better as an artist. And so in that way, I really enjoy the process of working on art. Sharing it with everybody makes it a little more nerve-wracking. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So they're cute, but they're not exactly what I saw in my mind when I thought about creating these nails. So I think that's where my dissatisfaction comes in. So what we're doing now is just making that round part where the feathers and bits all connect to, and doing the weaving, I guess is what you would call it. It's a very loose weave of the, I think real ones are probably made with some sort of sinew or something. But I'm not sure exactly what, probably like fishing line or something, is what they are made of probably now. But traditionally, I think they were probably mostly animal products and maybe wood, for the round part. And of course, leather, lots of leather. And so that's what we're doing, just making the little crosses and stuff of whatever material you're using to make them in that little semicircle that we created. And we did the leather lines coming down, and I'm doing everything in this really pretty sort of Tiffany blue color, maybe more Tiffany green color. You tell me what you think. Color is subjective because everybody's eyes see things differently, because the cones are all a little bit different in your eye. So now I put some blobs of polygel, tiny blobs of polygel on there. And I'm just popping on some tiny gems. We're going to do a little switcheroo here in a second, because I realized I didn't like the pattern I had made, that it was wrong. It was so wrong, but we're gonna fix it. I don't even know where that came from. Just all of a sudden I realized I was singing. But we've got hearts and stars and flowers. It's almost like this is the Lucky Charms of Dreamcatchers. I kind of like that. So I'm realizing right here, I'm like, no, I don't like that. We need to switch that up. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to pull those and move them. And boom, instantly better. And just needs a little cleanup here, because I did drag some polygel around. And if you don't clean that kind of stuff up, you know it's going to leave a texture. And my non-texture babes aren't going to like that. Even I would not enjoy that, honestly. So now I'm just coming in with some top coat, and we are going to put a little blob on a palette, which is sitting off to my side, and with a different brush that's a little bit smaller, but still kind of has that polish bottle brush shape. Brain working, brain engaged now. It is, I'm just hitting in between all those little spots. Now you can actually save yourself this trouble if you just top coat the polygel before you cure. Like, put the polygel down, top coat the nail, put your gems on, then cure. I just felt like the blobs in this case were so tiny. We're starting the feathers. The blobs on here were so tiny that the gel the top coat gel might drag it a little bit, and so I opted for the more difficult way to do that. But if you're more careful maybe with putting your poly gel in a nice little flatness, I didn't do that, then you can probably skip the more difficult part. I didn't. There you go, I didn't. So now I'm just sketching in the shape of the feather. And I have done other feathers in other ways. This was just more of just a straight drawing of a feather. Oh, well, I'm a little out of frame there. I do apologize, but I do pop right back in. And I'm like, nah, I don't like that one. Let's not do that one. I don't like it. Let's start again. And I was finding that it was kind of easier for me to make some of the elements and then connect them together than to just try to draw only the line, right? I don't know. And also the more that I'm watching art videos, the more I'm noticing that even though I think that they're drawing just straight lines of things, that would be a cute butterfly, actually. They're not. They're drawing bits and pieces and then connecting them together to make what they are. Okay, and again, I didn't like that one. So we're going to try again. And I thought I had cut a bunch of this out, but you know, maybe it's a good thing I didn't, because it just shows that art is a process. And it's okay if you don't get it right the very, very first time. You just do your best. But again, I think that would be a pretty cute butterfly. Honestly, I do love making me some butterflies. That is true. So we're just sketching it out. And then I'm going to just, I'm going to learn to speak. Then I'm going to come in with a flat brush with that same color and just fill that in, sort of following the way the feather itself would flow, right? Oh, I just saw I have a snap from my daughter. Yay, I'm so excited. I love snaps. She is enormously pregnant right now. She's got about a month left. The baby is due shortly after my birthday, and I keep insisting that boy is coming on my birthday. So, and here's the thing, in my, there's not a lot of boys in our family. I have one grandson. So this is going to be my second grandson. I have granddaughters, right? I have 3 granddaughters. So I am excited to have another grandson and hopefully be able to spend a lot more time with all my grandchildren. So I'm not sure how I'm going to make that happen yet, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not sure what happened, but I did not record adding that little bit of glitter. It is just the Modelones cream gel silver glitter. And I just barely brushed it on there with my ombre brush. I'm really sorry, guys. I only showed making one of the feathers because there are 4 of them. We would have been here for an hour, you guys. I'm not kidding. They are easy peasy to make. As you can see, it's not difficult, but it took forever. And honestly, the more I look at them, the more I wish I had come in and done more stroke marks to really make them look a little more feathery and a little less cartoony. Because that's how, as I look at them, they're cute, but they look like cartoon feathers. And that's fine. I like that. But I would also like it if I could learn how to do them more realistic. So that is the goal, to continue to progress my skills. So look forward to more feathers, because Mama likes some feathers. I just got my hand dirty on that little pot of gel. I set it right on top of there, and I almost cut it out, and I'm like, no, that's funny. totally red. So I'm outlining them in white. I tried to do it in black, and I didn't like it. But as soon as I hit it with the white, it kind of gave it almost an Art Deco flair to me, and I like it. So I went with the white, and you know, the more I look at the nails, the more I really like them. So I guess that just goes to show you have to sit with your art for a while. And when I work with my pastels on paper, I go through that all the time, and it takes so long for me to go from loathing my work to loving my work. So it's a process. It's a process. It's okay. Now, just to bring in the leather from the other nail, I'm adding a little bit of the leather bits to the tips of the feathers because they would be hanging down. And I'm adding a little bit of gems on there as well. I like this one, but I don't like that one, so we're going to pop it off. And going to do that to this one as well. That first nail was the one you didn't really see me do at all. Sorry, guys. But again, like I said, we would have been here for an hour. So, and if you see my analytics, you know nobody's going to stay for an hour. Here is the finished set or trio. It's just a trio today, guys. I would think you could add just a colored nail there at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Wednesday for another wonderful video. Hit my buttons, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.